Hello, I'm Elizabeth Ashley, the Secret Healer. Welcome to my channel, List of Essential Oils and Their Uses, and this video is about essential oils for mental health. So first of all, I'm so sorry that you are sitting there searching for this, because that doesn't speak well of how you're feeling at the moment. And we're in the middle of lockdown when I record this. Actually, I've written it for the Mental Health Awareness Week. But the fact that you feel so low, I take that burden of responsibility very seriously. And rather than giving you a video that just sold an essential oil, I wanted to make sure that I was writing something that would help you now. Now, in order to be able to do that, we need to be more specific about the way you're feeling. And I can see there are pitfalls and opportunities in these videos. So what I've wanted to do is break it down into other videos. And so what I'll ask you to do in a moment is have a look on the description and say, ah, yeah, that one's more what I was thinking I needed some help with. So let me give you a quick rundown of what the different videos are. You'll be able to see the link that will take you to one that's more specific to how you're feeling, because essential oils are extremely helpful, but they are quite nuanced in the way that they work. So to give you a really easy example, imagine when you inhale lavender, what do you expect to feel? You expect to feel calm and refreshed and slowed down, don't you? Nice and relaxed. But if you smell something like rosemary, which is also an oil for mental health, it does the opposite. It stimulates you and it invigorates you. And if you're not careful, you can have lots of different oils, all making you feel a little bit, ooh, it's not making me feel calmer. I feel all over the place. And so that's what happens if you gain too much information about essentials and you don't really understand the energetics. So to be able to alleviate that problem, here are the different videos that I've done. So first of all, there's one about anxiety, and that's just anxiety. If you think, right, okay, I feel frightened all the time, can't really explain why, then that's the one for you. Secondly, I've done one about depression, and again, only if you feel only depressed. If you feel anxiety and depression together, then that's more complicated, and so I've done you another video for that, anxiety and depression together. Then if you are stressed and that's making you feel anxious, stress and anxiety are another video on their own. Then I've done one for grief, one for sadness, one for happiness. So potentially all of these, you're watching anxiety or depression, you think, actually, I really want to know what the happy oils are, then of course watch more than one, you know. Then I've done one about trauma and one about PTSD. So remember at the beginning I said, if you're feeling anxious and there doesn't seem to be a reason for it, that's one way. But also if you are feeling anxious and you know something happened to me and that's what's causing it, then we would use different oils. So you would need to use the video of one for PTSD. As I say, when you see the list, you'll go, that one's me. So I also take this burden of responsibility seriously, that I want you to understand what they can do, what they can't do, right? And again, the internet is full of, especially YouTube, and rightly so, people who are just selling essential oils and want you to understand why this is the essential oil for you. They will have a slightly different message to me, in that I am a professional aromatherapist and I'm not interested in selling you an oil. I want you to watch the video and go and get better, right? And so I'll ask you to watch the About Me video, actually, which will explain more about who I am, what my research is, and then you'll go, okay, that I understand why that's important to her now. But there are some pieces of information out there that will prescribe to animals, for example. The research they've done on an animal may not be exactly the same for you, but in other videos you might not see that. So I do hope that you will watch Opportunities and Pitfalls of the Research. That video is called Do Essential Oils Really Work for Anxiety and Mental Health? And as you can see, all those oils behind me, you know, I know that they do work. However, the information out there is slightly skewed, and I want to make sure that you understand that's right, that's not right. Yeah? So if it were me, I would go, right, okay, I'm going to watch 3 videos. I'm going to watch the about one that says, who is this woman with the crazy lockdown red hair that gets ever more like a mane every single day? Who is that with all those oils, and what does she know? When I've watched my video, am I clear? Do I understand what she's going to tell me about the opportunities and pitfalls of the research and the opportunities and pitfalls of watching a video like this? Because if I'm honest, the only way I'm going to get you properly better is if I see you in front of me. I'll be absolutely clear about that. And I do offer consultations. You can take those up if you wanted to, but that will be your best outcome. But you can get a pretty good outcome as long as you understand what you're doing and you can be focused on that. And I'm going to give you the tools to do that in your final video, which is whichever one is you. So whether that would be the anxiety one, the depression one, the PTSD one, grief, sadness, happiness, whatever. So I want to equip you with all the tools to help you use essential oils for mental health cleverly, efficiently, but safely as well. You know, safety has always got to be the watchword, especially with mental health. You're already walking a precarious line sometimes, and I want to make sure that you have an ally in these times. So I'm going to send you to that video. I'm going to be absolutely clear that in that video I will then say to you, I'm going to give you a nice long video with lots of information about it. But I've got 30 years of experience behind me, and that's actually 30 years professional experience. I was studying aromatherapy long before that. You know, I grew up with an essential oil in my hand. So there are more ways I can help you. So what I will do at the end of that is I'll say, if you want to, subscribe to my newsletter and I can send you more information about how, for example, I show you a recipe of for a panic attack that you can just carry with you in your handbag so that you've got it with you all the time. I show you strategies to keep calm all of the time or keep uplifted all of the time. I show you how you can use essential oils in baths, in massage oils, in creams and lotions to just generally balance the body a bit better. So each day we get a bit stronger, not a bit more stronger, a bit stronger. And lastly, we'll also talk about things like other things that are going on outside of essential oils, because essential oils are wicked, right? They are so helpful, but they're not the entire story, not by any stretch of the imagination. So we'll look at some vitamins and minerals that will help. We'll look at some foods that you might have not realised that you're eating, which are bad news, baby. And these are the things that I would go through the first stages when I see a client. So in effect, you're getting a free consultation of being able to say, right, okay, have you checked this? Have you checked this? Have you checked this? Have you looked at this strategy? I usually recommend you do this. So that would be the third stage when you're doing the email responder course. But for now, go and watch the About Me, the pitfalls of the research, because I am really keen that you understand what we can and what we can't do, and what the video is good for and what it's not good for. And lastly, watch your proper video about your anxiety, depression and what have you. And actually, it's not lastly, then subscribe. So that is what internet people call the tier 1 of essential oil mental health. It's the introduction. You know, I haven't told you anything really about until what's going to happen. So go and find where the meat is. Look in the description. Essential oils for mental health.
So you get your phone, you turn it this way up, and then there's a little red subscribe button. Turn it grey by clicking it, and then there's a little bell. Click that and press all at the bottom of your phone or tablet or computer. It will say you will receive all notifications. And then there's a little hand with a thumbs up. Click that, it'll turn it blue and it says added to your liked videos. And there will be comments. And if you want to, you can send a comment and say like hi's to mum and dad, like. And then the link to the next video will be in the description below underneath the video. So bye.